students, I hope you're all well. In this short video, I will be solving some multiple choice questions. These are the questions which I gave to my students during their seminar, and I thought I'll prepare a video and share the solutions with you. These questions will cover impairment of development cost, carrying value of an asset, present value calculation, and impairment of CGU, which is cash generating unit. So the first question, as you can see, during the year to 31st of March 2022, a company spent 140,000 on research and 96,000 pounds on the development. The development cost meets the criteria of recognition as an intangible asset and are to be amortized over 5 years using a straight line basis. The residual value is estimated to be nil. A full year amortization is made in the year of the expenditure. Required, calculate the amortization cost to be recognized as an expense in the year 31st of March 2023. So in our income statement, we will be recording research cost as an expense, and that is 140,000. And the development cost will be capitalized. As it is mentioned in the question, it meets the criteria of recognition. So in my statement of financial position, I will be recording the development cost, which is 96,000 pounds. And then every year we have to subtract the amortization cost. And in the question, I've been told that this development cost is to be amortized over 5 years. Therefore, in my workings, I will record the 96,000, which is the cost of the development, divided by the life of the development cost, which is 5 years. And therefore, the amortization charge is 19,200 per annum. And I'll be recording 19,200 as an amortized cost. 76,800 will be appearing in my statement of financial position. And amortization cost is an expense for the company. Therefore, it should be recognized in the income statement as an expense. $19,200. So the question is, what is the amortization cost for 31st March 2023? And the amortization cost is 19,200. The next question is, an asset's carrying value is 28,000 and its fair value less cost of disposal is 18,000 and its value in use is 22,000. Value in use is, if we will continue to use this asset, it will generate 22,000 pounds. If we will sell this asset today, it will be sold for 18,000 pounds. And the value which is appearing in the books is 28,000 pounds. So in my statement of financial position, the value of this asset is appearing as 28,000 pounds at the moment. That's the carrying amount which is appearing in my statement of financial position, balance sheet. Now we have to compare the fair value and the value in use and look for which one is higher. So we'll be looking for higher of either the fair value, which is 18,000 pounds, or the value in use, which is £22,000. So when we compare 18 and 22, we can see that the higher is £22,000. Now we will be comparing this £22,000 with the carrying amount which we already have in our books. And we can see that the value of our asset has dropped by £6,000. Therefore, I will replace the existing value of 28,000 by the new value, which is 22,000. And by recording it at a lower price, I'm showing my asset at its value, which is lower than the value which is appearing in the statement of financial position. So I'm showing the current position of my asset, trying to be more fair and present the true picture of my asset. Question number 13. An asset is expected to generate a cash flow of £20,000 per annum for each of the next 3 years. So £20,000 will be generated in the next 3 years. This is year 3, year 2, year 1, and this is year 0. And we are making the decision in year 0. These cash inflows will occur at the end of each year. The asset will generate no cash outflow. Using the discount rate at 10%, what is the asset's value in use? The discount factors are already given to us. The discount rate is 10% and the discount factors for the next 3 years are already given to us. So what we are trying to do is we will be working out the present value of this asset, of this investment, sorry. So we will be trying to find out what is the value of this 20,000 which we are going to earn in 1 year's time, and what is the value of this 20,000 in today's term. So we'll multiply it by the discount factor, which is 0.909, and the value is 18,180. So the value of this 20,000 which I'm going to earn in 20 years time, its value is 18,180 in today's term. Similarly, I will be multiplying the 20,000 which I will be earning in year 2 with the discount factor, which is 0.826, and the value is 16,520, which means the 20,000 which I'm going to earn in 2 years time, the value of that money in today's term is 16,520. So you can see that the value of money is decreasing, dropping. Things which I can buy today for 16,520, I'll be buying the same number of things in 2 years time for £20,000. That's another way of looking at it. Similarly, I'll be multiplying the 20,000 which I'm earning in 3 years time by their discount factor, which is 0.751, and it is 15,020. So the 60,000 which I am going to earn in 3 years time, the value of that 60,000 in today's term is 49,720. So these are the two main figures which we need to focus on, and this is the present value which we have calculated. Present value is 49,720. Present value. The next question is question number 14, which is the carrying amount of cash generating unit is 900,000. This consists of goodwill of £250,000. Goodwill is the reputation, brand name, and property, plant and equipment costs £650,000. The cash generating unit has a recoverable amount of only £520,000. How is the impairment loss allocated between the assets of the cash generating unit? So cash generating unit is £900,000. Cash generating unit has a value of £900,000, and this £900,000 is made up of the goodwill of the company and the property, plant and equipment. And the value of the goodwill is £250,000, and the value of plant, property and equipment is £650,000. Now we have been told that the recoverable amount of cash generating unit is 520. So this 900,000 value has dropped down to 520,000 pounds. So this 900,000 has dropped down to 520,000 pounds. Now we need to find out what is the difference between 900 and 520,000 pounds, and that is 380,000 pounds. Means the value of cash generating unit has dropped by 380,000 pounds. Now the question is, how are we going to split this 380,000 pounds between goodwill and the property, plant and equipment? So IAS 36 dictates us and tells us that whenever there is an impairment and there is a goodwill in the cash generating unit, the value of the goodwill needs to be reduced to nil. So that means I'm going to reduce the value of this goodwill to nil, which means that out of 380 I am going to subtract 250,000 out of the goodwill. So if my total impairment is 380,000, I have used or taken 250 out of the 380 and subtracted it from the goodwill, and that's why the goodwill has gone down to nil. And the remaining balance, which is 130, will be reduced from the value of the property, plant and equipment, and therefore the new value of property, plant and equipment is 520,000 pounds. 520,000 pounds. So you can see that the goodwill has been reduced to nil, and the property, plant and equipment value has been dropped down to 520,000 pounds. I hope you will find this useful. Thank you very much.